Can actually anyone confirm that we're live on YouTube as well? Yeah, because I'm using my laptop and I'm not sure if you guys are the same way, but when I'm using the laptop, it feels so weird. Like after using the PC every single day, every single hour, every single minute, it's just like laptop just feels really bearish for me. But yeah, hopefully it works fine. Uh, I'm checking, but you are not. Can you refresh maybe? Yeah, okay, works now. Awesome. Running for me, amazing. So yeah, we're live there, and that's a great thing. So before we go to the questions, let's actually first of all do the giveaway, right? Just like, and we are doing the 10K DFL giveaway, which is right now $24, $23. Yeah, that's like if you compare it to like 1 month ago, which was what $3. It's like it's 8x. Like we have 700 percentage gain. So like if you were winning, and if you didn't really actually sell those DFLs that you guys were winning, or maybe even stake those, you should be having some nice gains from that. But yeah, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the quick one, right? Let's do one giveaway, 10K DFL, which is not really that small amount. With 10K DFL, actually, you can get some nice NFTs from for Gene Zero NFTs. If you win twice, you can even get Alpaca NFT. Or even if you do not want to do stuff like that in game, like you can do a bunch of different stuff in the game, as you guys know. But if you do not want to do forging, fusion, and all the different stuff, you can go and just stake that, because with the staking, you can actually earn some nice rewards. And in the as the time comes, you're gonna be adding some nice rewards, and in the future, it will count for sure. And congratulations to our first winner, High Plains Drifter. Well, really nice W. Congrats on the win on an OG here. Definitely a person to start the winning with. For that's a nice one. I see some people are typing in the Farmer Soul chat. There's a one. So yeah, please 777 to the moon 333. Type in a question channel, because that's what we're reading to mainly. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, just to first of all to cover, not to go to the questions. We guys like you might have seen the whatever the price is doing, and that's pretty awesome. I didn't really expect that, to be honest. To be honest, like I'm gonna be totally honest. I wanted to see dump happen because of two reasons. So as you guys know, on the 22nd of November, the 2 days ago, we had our last ever VC unlock. Uh, Not anymore. Okay, okay, yeah. I mean, like maybe there was some kind of. I'm on the random Wi-Fi, so yeah, that could be a thing as well. But yeah, yeah, it's unfortunate. But I'm gonna continue, right? So we don't have any more of these DFL unlocks. That's something that is really cool. I'm not sure what I cut off, but yeah, the DFL unlocks were really big stress for me, especially for me, because like every single time I was begging investors, I was updating them, hey guys, we have this coming, we are building this, we are all the time working, just as like take a look, or maybe if you want to sell, I'm gonna buy from you instead of just dumping on the market. But still, they were selling on the market, and now we have that gone. And I thought that on 22nd of November, we would have been experiencing a dump. So I wanted that for two reasons. One, I wanted those bad actors to finally go and like not really have any more DFL, and like not really make money off DFL, but like just like leave, just like take your like $1,000 and leave. And that was my goal there. And the second reason was that I actually had like around $10,000 of my own money in the beats. Like I actually had my buy orders around. I still have, like if it happens, I'll be glad. At 0.009, 0.008, and 7. So I had like 3.5K each on those kind of prices. And I thought that if that happens, like I will be getting some nice cheap BFL as well myself. And it would have been the win-win situation, because the investors would have gone, like those bad actors price would just really have gone really down, really low, and then recover because my orders would fill. And I know that you guys like, I know many of you also had this buy orders as well on the Jupiter limit orders as well, and you guys were waiting for the dump, and that did not really happen. What I have learned through my experiences with crypto and everything is like when everyone is expecting something, it doesn't really happen. Whenever is everyone is expecting it's a bear market, everyone is dumping and everything, that doesn't happen. Whenever everyone is expecting that we're gonna go to the moon, we're reaching the billions of the dollars, that's not happening. So like that's like something that works. So whenever like everyone, and I mean like if like there are like 10, 20 people, that's not everyone. If everyone like your mom, your grandmother, everyone on the Twitter, every investor invests expects something, that's just normal and doesn't happen. So that's what happened, I guess, 2 days ago, and like we experienced, and there were several reasons why DFL also pumped really well. So first of all, we announced some nice things, but also the community, you guys have been sharing a lot on the Twitter as well, and just like having a Twitter post, talking in different Discord communities about DFL, talking about different bunch of cool things. Why? What are we doing? What are we launching? What we have coming? But also we had like some our OG community members as well as the investors, like some who were really close working with us, helping us on that because they were actually just like really supporting and just sharing to the many people that hey, you like the pump on Solana, you like the pump on Aurora. Now it's a time for DFL, and I mean like I'm super grateful for Solana pump because without Solana pump it would not really happen. I'm really grateful for Aurora pump as well because without Aurora it would not happen. So the narrative is coming back to Solana gaming, and I believe that's also why I mean we should be really kind of really objective. We should not lie that like it's this pump is only purely because we did this and like everything. Of course, right? We have not stopped development. We have not stopped going hard. That's why it happened as well. But like as the the shift kind of came to the gaming side and Solana side, and like when people can explore that, hey, this is like the number one game. This is number two game. So what's next? Like what should we kind of buy? And then like we had this kind of exposure, like the tweets and the people trying to shield DFL and shield in a good way, just like, hey guys, here's a game that has been building through all these struggles, and like they are delivering. They are now launching Alpaca Dash season 2 mobile game and everything, and now it's happening. So like they people actually came and bought the DFL as well. So it doesn't mean that it's like we're at the top. Like I do believe it's just like definitely has a long way to go. Like my minimum, like not the financial advice for sure, but my minimum target price is 0.005. That's the ideal price of a DFL coin. And I believe like if you even if you look at the charts, that's like the actually the first real resistance that the coin should have. And I do believe with the Alpaca Dash launch and the narrative going well and the Solana moving up and also like season 2 launching and all those different things, that's just a matter of a time. I thought once again I was not expecting this price action to be this early. Even like if you guys know, we have a liquidity on Radium, and like the liquidity pool is from 0.001 to 0.002. And as it now it moved out of the 0.002, the liquidity is not really working well. So like it's not in the range. So tomorrow I'm gonna rebalance that as well when I get to my computer as well. And yeah, like there are kind of several things that we didn't really expect, but it's a good thing. What I was actually kind of when I'm really happy that the price is going up, I've been trying to kind of all the time remind you guys do not really ape really hard. Like whenever there's a pump happening, you guys have seen already 2 times. Someone like people are buying a lot, and then there is a little bit of selling as well happening. So do not try to just really. I mean, like I would buy. Maybe it's up to you when decide when to buy DFL. But like if you are buying, just keep in mind that it's not just for like 3 or 4 days kind of timeline. Maybe DFL can come back to the below 2 as well, right? 0.002. But like when Alpaca Dash launches, DeFi and mobile launches, the season 2 launches, and like all the different animations of from alpacas to the toys to everything that we have coming, like you guys know because you've been here on these Friday EMAs every single Friday, that will appreciate the price as well. So the goal is simple. Like we're going for a long term. We're going for the high places. We're not just gonna satisfied with this pump. Definitely. I mean, it's great, but it's nothing. Like we have so many mountains to reclaim. Like we've been on the top. We know how it feels. We know how amazing the feeling it is, and we're gonna be going for that as well. By like 2 years ago, we were there. Like I would say, not really well deserved, but now we deserve that spot. So we know all these kind of paths on the mountains. We know all the simple kind of tricks how to be there, how what not to do, and now we know what to do as well. So we're slowly climbing our way up in just a minute of a time. Sometimes we might just go super hard on one of the mountains. Sometimes we might just take a slow approach, but we're climbing. That's for sure. And hope you guys realize that. Hope you guys are liking that as well. And once again, I cannot be really more grateful for the people who have stick to with us and like supported us through the like the bear markets, through the worst times. I mean, it's been like we've been so much bad things like, and the DFL has got really unlucky since the beginning, right? I do not believe there is any other token that has got this unlucky that we have been, especially on Solana. Like, of course, Alameda and FTX were dumping everyone, but like we had so many also different investors who have been dumping DFL, not Alameda and FTX as well, who were recommended by different random people that didn't really do well due diligence. Also, we had this problem happening that if you guys remember, there was one of our community members who was like literally yield farming with a leverage with 20 to 25 million dollars worth of DFL. So remember, 25 million worth of DFL, like dollars, not just the 25 million DFL, $25 million of worth of DFL, and he got liquidated on the tulip, the Sol farm. Do you guys remember that? And when he got liquidated, the sell orders and the market sell and the liquidation cascade happened, and then DFL price decreased 4 times. Again, like there were so many different unlucky things that happened to the DeFi land and DFL coin that it just like really kind of. I mean, I cannot even imagine. It's just like been a roller coaster, and now we're on the going to the up. So it's now the time that we're just going back up. We're going to recover and just do all the different stuff. But yeah, it's amazing. So once again, I cannot be more grateful for this. This price action is amazing. I do believe it's just the starting point as well. And I mean, like if it was that we launched Alpaca Dash, we launched everything, and now we are at this price, someone might say that hey, they have done this, and that's like why this pump happened. So nothing more is coming. But like we have so much more coming, right? It's just like you cannot get even more bullish about that. So with you can just like mention anything such as the toys once again, the Alpaca IP itself with its own different cool things, but also the games, Alpaca Run as well. Alpaca Run is also an amazing game that is launching in on Android and iOS as well. That DFL Zig finished. So cool things and amazing things, and yeah, could not be more grateful. And a lot of people are DMing me like, "Hey, should I buy here? Should I buy like in an hour? Should I buy in a day? Like, what should I do?" I mean, I cannot say that. Like, I've been buying DFL when it was on 45 cents, like a single DFL being 45 cents. I thought that it was just we would just go a lot higher as well. And since then, I've been buying every single like day, if not every single day, like weekly. I'm buying DFL with my own money, with my own salary. So I'm not the right guy to kind of to ask like when to buy because my answer would be really biased. But what I would say is that just invest the money that you're comfortable with, that you are in here with the long term. And before you invest, like just like Ape or Degen by DFL, like if you are new here, I would really recommend to just like learn what are we actually doing, because maybe you might are here because that you're because of a hype. You might are here because that you saw the price going up. But like when you learn the actual fundamentals of what are we doing, and then when you learn the actual thing that we're actually doing, then you will realize how big of a potential and the upside it potentially has. And if you compare our market cap and fully diluted market cap to the different projects, then you even gonna realize how big of a potential it has, right? So I would really recommend to ask questions. Do not be shy. Just like ask any simple questions, like what is DeFi and what this do, what the DFL is used for, what is forging, fusion, alpacas, alpaca dash, the stats. Like feel free to ask anything. Trust me, me and also all the team members, but also all the amazing community members that we have will be happy to answer you and guide you. Because when you understand these basics, you will feel yourself that you're part of a family, you're part of the DeFi island and the community as well, and not just like holder that is just looking for the great pump. Of course, everyone is looking for the great pump, but like you can come here and just like do that. So that's a cool thing. So now let me scroll to the questions. I believe today my throat will not be tolerated for sure because I have seen Marx's bunch of questions, Rox's bunch of questions. So let's start, right? So first of all, we have a question from Zach. Any plan about Team DFL token unlock if there's any condition the team will take profit by selling DFL? So currently, majority of a DeFi land team tokens are unlocked, and as you guys know, every single 3 months we're getting on new unlocks. But also, as you have seen, we have not actually got we have not sold any single DFL from a team's pocket. So there are two things that we're looking for. So we're not going for selling right now. The only reason why we might sell, but it's gonna be 100% transparent. We're not gonna like dump because if we wanted to do dump, like we would just do like at the way higher prices. What we're gonna do is like if it helps somehow to kind of, for example, get the runway, or we are at this spot that we have to make a strategic decision, and we need this DFL to maybe do OTC. So we're not gonna do market sell for sure. So maybe we just have a new investor coming in, and we might sell them through OTC. And just gonna onboard them that way, and that kind of get around us more runway, or maybe just like something that helps the project itself. Then we're gonna do that selling, but like that we have no plans of that. If we ever will have, we will first of all, you guys notify you. We're not gonna be like, I mean, like you guys know, anyone who has been here for a long time knows how transparent and how sincere we are. And like we just basically hide nothing. Like you can come and just like ask me about any transaction from my wallet, and I'm gonna just like tell you exactly what I was doing, why did I do that, and everything. So so that's the goal here. But just to for the people who don't know, as we have announced, even though I love money and even though I love DFL even more, whenever we're gonna be hitting the milestones, like let's say Alpaca Dash full launch, or DeFi and mobile launch, or so things, right? We're gonna be actually be burning DFL. So instead of the vice versa, like majority of the teams on the blockchain have this, that they have milestone based unlocks. So whenever there is a milestone hit, then their tokens are unlocked. And let's say they launch the season 2, the new tokens are unlocked for the team and they dump. And we are totally vice versa. Whenever we're gonna be having new tokens unlocked, we're gonna be actually burning the tokens. So we're gonna be burning 1% at least of entire supply, which means 100 million DFLs whenever we're gonna launch Alpaca Dash. We're gonna be burning 100 million DFL whenever we're gonna launch the DeFi and mobile, and like so on. So maybe in the future, if we have like bigger launch, we might do even a bigger burn. So even though like I love DFL, I would love to keep that myself. Uh, I believe like it helps you guys, it helps community, it helps price, it helps everything and everyone. So that's the reason why we're doing that, and like that also shows how committed we actually are. Okay, what is gonna be Black Friday deal? So I guess like the Black Friday deal is DFL. You can get DFL, but that's a financial advice indeed. But other than that, um, yeah, like today it's not like we're not launching season 2 or anything. But what I can say is that I can today say that in December we have the rewards coming for season 1. Finally, you guys who've been in the leaderboard, you're gonna be getting the rewards. December will be starting point for that. And yeah, in December there are cool things other than that. The rewards coming as well. But for Black Friday for today, we're gonna be doing giveaways, and also you can buy it with a discount. You can buy DFL with a discount as well. That's what I can say. Do you expect public launch Alpaca still in 2023? I mean, like public testing for sure, but public launch it depends. Like, so the reason, like for example, I believe Aurora, the way that Aurora launched it, that I believe yes in 2023, but we're not gonna call that launch public launch because like let's say we wanna give it some time to test for the users to get the feedback to see what are the bugs. Currently, we have like testers and we have tests like with like 20 different players online, 25 different players online and stuff, but we want to see like with 200, 300,000 players online and see how it works. If there's any scalability issues, if there are any online issues, like what are the problems, fix them, and then go for that. When Medal Raffle, I do believe that the timing could be nice now already. I believe timing is nice. I believe that it might be great to do early December, I would say. Early December would be a great time. And yeah, and yeah, the price for the for the medal is great. So it will be nice raffle for everyone. Should we do this one maybe in DFL, just like to make it even more exciting for DFL, just like the reason I'm saying is that the DFL price is like DFL is trending, but also like the prize amount that you might win is like so huge that for Goldie it might be really low. But like maybe should we do the mix you can do with the Goldie or the DFL buy the tickets? But let's see. What's the initial max level of Alpaca? The max level of Alpaca, there is no max level. There is no second best. So yeah, there is no max level, so you can go as high as you want, basically. Because it's getting harder and harder to level up. At some point, you will just not be able to level up for a year. So that's basically a soft cap, but like still. Um, so it will not be free to reset your alpaca tree, but it will be paid. So you can pay the money to reset that. But like in public testing, there will be just testing. So after public testing is done, then there will be like reset entirely, and they're gonna be like public launch, and then like you will be basically it resets that way in that manner. When the article about the skills. So yeah, about so skills. I guess like article could be like in a week or two. Like I would say like most probably 2 weeks. Like the detailed article about the skills. So as you guys know, there are not like we have 150 skills right now, but like not everything is coming since the beginning. So there will be, I believe, 30 skills since the beginning. So those certain skills will be already kind of given and described with it, like their detailed descriptions and how they work, how to level up, how to unlock. So yeah, that's definitely coming within that article. Um, will the skills launch with all different features or with the current metrics? So skills will launch with this map. So they're gonna be one map and probably the desert also coming really soon. But the skills will be also since the public testing will be live, skills will be there. That's for sure. We're gonna be adding new skills. We're gonna be adding a bunch of different cool stuff, but the skills since the beginning will be there because even though you guys are gonna confirm that, but even though I believe the game Alpaca Dash is super fun, even though the way currently it is, if it was on the real money, I believe testers would be already having a lot of fun, like a lot of drive and lot of enthusiasm. But like, I believe that the main topic and main theme and why this game is super unique is the skills and skill tree. So we want to have skill and skill tree for the public testing for sure. Um, Remind us how the LPO for DFL works. Do we capture fees for trading or it's a fixed set emission from team's treasury? So that's actually both. So that's why it is cool. So you can do two things with your LP. So as you provide liquidity on the Radium, you're of course getting the fees from the LP that like just you have provided liquidity and whatever that your liquidity will be used for trading and you get the fees from that from liquidity provision. Then what you can do to maximize that is you can take that LP tokens that you have, go to staking.defiland.app and choose the LP staking and stake those LP tokens there as well. And you can even lock that. and now you can receive DFL coins, plus you can receive the trading fees from the Radium. So like I have like a lot of DFL USDC also staked there on our website, and it is generating some really nice DFL for me because the volume, I mean like the locked um, TVL basically locked volume there is really low. So we can actually, if you go there and basically just take LP there, it's just really nice percentage APY there for sure, but not the financial advice indeed. So we're gonna be trying to add some even different ways to incentivize the liquidity provision and just to increase the TVL. But yeah, for now that's it. You can do that way and earn some nice rewards. Um, VC unlock being over. What is the remaining 29% default circulation? Yeah, it's like bunch of different things, like the rewards, the game rewards, the staking rewards, the foundation, the and stuff, different things. Still, like even though the team tokens are also unlocked, we are not like they are actually legally in circulation, but like we are not selling. So you might call that it's not in circulation, but like they are unlocked. Why are you happy with Are you happy? Are you happy with Alpaca Run? What are the plans for this one? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Alpaca Run. I guess with the time that we have spent on that is really decent game. Of course, like there are a lot of things we can add on that, a lot of things we can improve, but like as of now, it cannot be the huge priority for us. But yeah, it's a nice game. It has its nice own details, and it's gonna be launching. And it's just gonna be like there to just like have a prove how amazing alpaca games are, and DeFi Land games are, and also like how great the Kind Night Studio is. And it's gonna also show that DeFi Land is building mobile games, and our approach is a mobile. And in the future, we're gonna be improving that game as well, like adding a lot of different cool things and make it really cross-platform, cross-collection, and like a lot of amazing utilities to the game as well. What are your top three priorities for 2023 and then Q1 2024? So top three priorities, I guess, are really straightforward. Alpaca Dash, Alpaca Dash to get to launch the game. The Fallen Mobile to launch the game in the pre-alpha, but like still, and then in alpha, of course, and the season two. So those are the number top three priorities. Even though like we have like toys and like Alpaca Run and short animation videos and like a lot of things on the merchandise side and everything. I do believe that those are the number priorities. But also like from the product perspective, that there are those. But like we gonna to mention like three additional top three. I would say to increase the TVL so that it is really nice to and nice experience to trade on with DFL on chain. So that's number one thing. Also, number two, to get the listings on the centralized exchanges like maybe KuCoin or Huobi and those different things by bid and everything to have the listings there and get a nice market maker as well. So we have worked with Alameda, unfortunately, on the market making side before. We have worked with Jump Capital and several more, but we are now looking at the nice market maker who is also willing to put the skin in the game and they believe in the project. And that's what are we already working on. So bringing that kind of people are the key. And the number three, like the market making and the centralized exchanges, I would say is the one. Not really, but let's say it's one. It's one. And number three would be the hiring, getting team a little bit restructure the team, I would say. So as you guys know, like we are just shuffling some things around, and the goal would be to just like shuffle them in a really nice way, and yeah, just like restructure it to the way that everyone is really aligned with our vision, that with our product values and our team values and our culture and everything. And yeah, that's the goal, I would say. OG know this by heart. Could we make some kind of wiki or medium article explaining the basics of the game, its evolution, where we stand now, and where we go from here? Uh, Definitely that would be great article. Like if that guy said us you're listening, it would be super amazing to have the article like this. Like just like quick runs through like since the beginning of 2021, what we have done, what we have gone, what we have experienced, what our all the tops and all the bottoms, and like why we are still pushing, and like just like to maybe even showcase like the graphics back then, graphics now, our communications back then, communications now, and like all different things. Like just it will be really great to have a nice article so that people see like a huge progress that our team, our community, our token and everything has gone through. Like even if you think like the token in 2021 was just like 3% circulating supply, now it's 70%. It's like a huge difference as well. So that would be great to kind of go and showcase that. Thanks a lot for the questions, Marexis. It's been a long time since you have actually joined on the Farmer Soul Live, and I'm really happy to see you here. And yeah, we're gonna be definitely maybe like if there is a need, we might be doing some kind of additional farmer stalls as we're gonna be having newcomers and as well. And yeah, that is a good time. So yeah, thanks for the questions. When mobile launch, can I send the team something to political address? You guys deserve a present. About the mobile launch, as I said, like the pre-alpha is planned for 2023. That's the time that we are planning that. We might not like launch everything like same day. The Alpaca Dash season two, the DeFi mobile. We're gonna be just like taking like weeks or 2 weeks kind of period from each one to each other to maximize the exposure, maximize the reach, and we're gonna be doing some kind of marketing activities around that as well. But that's the goal. Regard to sending some kind of gift to the physical address, DM me and we're gonna figure out. Maybe, yeah, let's do that. Like, I'm not sure what are you sending, but I know the safe way to receive some stuff. So yeah, let's do that. I would really appreciate. Like, I believe that you will not send anything bad because you've been here for a long time. But yeah, for sure. I would love to get some present. I love presents. I love Christmas, and Christmas is coming. The gifts is all amazing, and yeah, we would love to get one. Do we currently have a TikTok for DeFi land? Not really. We are trying. We're experimenting, as I mentioned previously as well, with what it means the YouTube Shorts, and it's doing well, I would say, fairly well. But like I guess like going TikTok could be a thing as well. The reason why I didn't really start with the TikTok, even though I know it's really stupid to go really viral there, is that sometimes when I see the content like alpacas that we have, the short videos and animations, if you open the TikTok comments, it's always like go to YouTube Shorts. This is the content for YouTube Shorts. Like no one loves adorable stuff here, and like those kind of comments that I see. So that's why the reason why I thought maybe it's not a good point to start, but we're gonna try for sure. Like we're gonna create alpaca, almighty alpacas kind of channel for the TikTok and try to upload these videos like in different formats and see if it works or not. But definitely worth trying. When is the next testers batch? It should be next week. But please DM me, sir, because if you have not DM'd me, uh, um, I would not have sent you the invite. But we'll be getting you the next week, and with the next week, I guess you will have already a lot of great things, new great things to test as well. Any plans to increase the liquidity on chain? As I mentioned, two things. The one, the market maker. Two, to partner with different DeFi protocols to kind of integrate DFL so that there are different pools or there are different ways you can uh, provide the liquidity to DFL so that that actually helps the liquidity on chain. And number three, I would say additionally, as I mentioned also, is incentivization campaigns so that you can basically put maybe not really like radium farms, but could be a little bit more complex as with different projects. But basically, like you put the LPs and you receive the tokens for your LP. Even though that already exists, we have to make that the way that it is. Everyone knows about that, so we have to go with the like something like that. I'm getting some random Discord notifications. Any it's not exchange, but actually, like we've been already reached out by several exchanges, but like still they are asking for a lot of money. And I mean, like to be honest, like we cannot pay 200 or 300K for listings right now because like if we can pay that amount, we could just buy selling DFL, and I'm not willing to sell DFL to just get a listing on satellite exchanges. So right now we're negotiating that. We're trying to just negotiate the way to can make sure that it is profitable for you guys, for us, for everyone. So it's like beneficial for the price as well in action, and we're not just like going to just pay a lot of fees. But I do believe as DFL gets the volume, as DFL gets the exposure, and we launch different things and more utilities and everything, centralized exchanges will always want to list us themselves. Like that. That's what happened as well. The other time we have never paid the money for the listing, like never. So like I guess like whenever the time is right, they are just really okay just to list you for free because they are generating money from the fees. So that's like the money that they are looking for. So mainly they are charging you more because they don't see that you generate the money for them. So whenever they see that you generate the money for them, they just gonna give it to you. Um, when one click max feed for pets. So that's one of the season two features. But also like the same about the energies, like just spend many energies to play like several times. Instead of just like playing 25 times, you just play one, two times, let's say, and you or three times, and you spend all the 25 energies. That's also with season two coming. When peaks, so peaks will be, I believe, in DeFi and mobile. That's the thing. Not in pre alpha. That's what I'm gonna say as well. But peaks are confirmed for DeFi and mobile. That's what I can say for sure. Waiting room music so good. Yeah, I believe like we should kind of find the music and have that in the maybe when I'm talking right now as well in the background. Um, if you're talking, you are muted again. And yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Like that's now we reached the time that when I the farmer soul and we have been muted. That's not really great. So now let's talk about the questions from Roxas, who has the questions from the Spanish community of DeFi. Um, so yeah, about the Gen Zeros NFTs from the mobile. So as I mentioned previously as well, the goal is the same. We want to have um, so DeFi Gen Zero NFTs will be used in mobile. So you can actually play the game within the mobile and with your NFTs. And they're gonna be the idle games like something on adventure, expeditions, and those kind of things. Because of two reasons. One, it's an idle game. The farming games are idle games, so it's like just the thing goes that way, and also it's easier to build and easier to implement. So we're going for idle games. And yeah, like they're not gonna be like for now they're not gonna be a huge difference. But like if you have played Farm Wars 3, I would say that if you have played the pets game that they have, we can potentially build the action games for that like that. What plans do you have to improve Goldie now that we're seeing attention at back at DFL? So for Goldie, we have some nice plans. We have planned to have it in in-game currency, and also make it like entirely restructuring the way that Goldie works and like how it basically operates. And the goal is to kind of have like chest system that you're getting dropped to the chest when you play the game, and you need the goldie to open the chest, and you get the prize like the FL NFTs in there, and like so on and so forth. But we have a lot of plans about that. We're gonna be restructuring the number as well. Like it, the goldie will not be generating the amount that currently it is to make it even more balanced. So we have plans around that, and we're gonna be having the article around that as well soon. What roles or functions will the team have now that they are part of Solana Foundation? What you mean by the question? What roles or function will the team have now that they are part of Solana Foundation? I'm not sure what does it mean because we're not part of a Solana Foundation. But we're close with them. They are working with us. They are helping us. We're helping them. It's just like win-win situation. But yeah, we are not the part of their team. Will you give more priority to alpacas than Gendiro's farm game? No, within the DeFi and mobile, alpacas are totally different. There is no alpaca game right now there. So DeFi and the Gen Zeros are separate thing. Alpacas and Alpaca Dash are separate thing as well. So it's like there is no priority. There is like, uh, I mean, like we love both. We are building both. We are just going the on the same path, and the goal will be same. Like if the FL is successful, if the FL is going up, we will be able to hire more people, just like to have even more balanced and perfectly developed alpacas as well as a DeFi land and have separate teams working on those. But currently, yeah, I would say that currently the main priority is to get alpaca dash out, but it doesn't mean that DeFi land is not getting the love or anything. Now, questions from Droxus. Um, so it's not gonna be easier. So it's not that you will have to. So it's just like it's gonna be like a pets. It's gonna be and it's gonna be balanced and it's gonna be restructured already. So it's not gonna be like just like only claiming money. It's gonna be having fun while also earning money. That's what I've been talking for a long time, and we're going more and more that way. That within the default, it's not gonna be play to earn game. It's not a play to earn game. If you see it, none of those any successful games are not play to earn anymore. So play to earn aspect will be going away, and it's gonna be play and earn. You play the game, you have fun, you do a lot of different things, but also you get paid for doing so, and you can either we're gonna incentivize to spend those coins in the in game within the skins, within the different great things. But the if you still decide that you want to sell, you can do so, but you're not gonna be making like millions of dollars or thousands of dollars just like playing for several days, if it makes sense. They're going to be the way to use my Gen Zero NFT on a mobile, even though I if I don't want to put my current one. Yeah, so that's like the our backend technology that we have built as well. If you guys have played Aurora, like I'm saying Aurora a lot of times because it's like I believe that they're doing well. I'm also friends with their founders, like their team as well, and so that's the reason. But Aurora has a nice tag that we also have already. That you can connect your socials or your different in our case you can also connect different wallets as well, and whatever you have on that kind of backend infrastructure, you will be able to use those from any other different device or social logins or different wallets as well. So in our case, for example, you might not even have to transfer anything to our backend, but just like have that the wallet connected and having the assets on your wallet, one of your wallets. Now you can access those and just kind of just like interact within the game from anywhere now, if it makes sense. Is the mobile version where we will see the options, see the option TI upgrades our buildings, level up tools, other actions like this. Yeah, basically that's gonna be it's gonna be more like Farmville, yes. So you're gonna be upgradable buildings. It's gonna be upgradable skins like for the buildings, for the pets, for the fences, and the one thing I guess like we made a mistake with Defiant is that we gave like a lot of assets for the lands, building the lands or the skins or anything for free, and we should not have done that. And yeah, so within the default mobile, we know that already. We know how to approach that. So it's gonna be you are gonna unlock that. You might want to buy the gems, basically the Goldie, to buy those skins, unlock new lands, and so on, forth and so on. But yeah, that's the way how it's gonna work. How is development of adventure first thought person perspective that you team thought month ago, where you would end up seeing huge islands? Yeah, that's definitely not happening anymore. We thought it would be great thing to do by the time, but right now I believe it's not a great thing to do because we have more important things to do, more important deliverables as well, and we're not gonna be going there as of now. Maybe in the future, yes, but right now going for first person like different lens right now is not a thing. If it, if I ask you a question. After Alpaca Dash, which game development will be next for Almighties? So Alpaca Dash is like definitely a lot of things to deliver there, like a lot of skills, a lot of features like a betting potentially as well, and like new maps and new environments and like a lot of things that it has to be done, right? But we have some other ideas as well. First of all, like Alpaca Dash Mobile is the 100% in the plans, potentially even in Q1 for 2024 as well, and other things. But yeah, we have some ideas as well that our team has thought around many different things. It could be some even idle games to do it easier, or even battling games. Could be like you might battle in some different ways, and maybe survival game that we also have survivors coming. So there are many ways we can go, but we're not gonna decide right now. We're gonna decide when we launch Alpaca Dash. We see the results, we see what we have learned, and then with you guys together decide what to do next with the Alpaca universe. The option to put the multiple owned alpacas into the lobby will still be available. Yes, you can put the alpacas in the lobby, but once again, it's not really beneficial, right? Because you are paying the fee. So you can put that, but maybe it's not wise to put in the same lobby because, uh, yeah, I mean, like you can fill that one 10 like all the 10 spots yourself, but you're losing money, right? And the default is making money, so you can do that. No problem on that. How is the vision and reception of Alpaca Dash now versus what you start using them? I believe that at the beginning of starting to develop Alpaca's game, it was a little bit different approach, and we had some different plans, even different visuals. Do you guys remember like the tweets and the media for like 11 months ago, 12 months ago? The visuals were totally different. It was like polygonic, like really vertex and like low poly assets like the land, and even it was not bad. But if we would have gone for that, I believe it would not be as cool as we have right now. The graphics are really amazing for the DeFi and Alpaca Dash, and even for DeFi and mobile. And also like this, we didn't really have like skills since the beginning idea about that, but also we didn't really have idea about how cool the UI and the UX overall would be. And as now we had like of course a lot of different things in mind, but as now we see all these cool things happening and coming alive, it's just like it just feels different whenever you see people playing the game and enjoying and just giving the feedback that they love the game. Of course, you guys are giving some negative feedback as well, the bugs and some suggestions as well. But overall, the game is great. I mean, that's the whole world, and that's what we have been working for, and that's what we're gonna do with season two. That's what we're gonna do with mobile, Alpaca Run, and all different cool things. So yeah, thanks for the questions, Roxas. Thanks a lot, and I do believe you guys gonna confirm that Roxas and Marcus deserve 10k DFL. So you guys deserve 10k DFL for sure. Uh, are you using AirPods? No, I'm not using AirPods. And I'm not using any Bluetooth device or anything at all. Um, okay. Where have we been then? Yeah, the same people winning definitely from a Zeke bot. That's for sure. Waiting for the dump still. Good time to fill the bags. I mean, like I'm still, as I said, like I believe I'm gonna move my orders a little bit up, but I believe that it is something that we don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But if you wanna, it's like you can do for everything. Like you can, for example, put the buy order for Sol at $30. Maybe it happens, maybe not, but you can try. So if you have that free cash sitting, you can definitely have the bid orders open as well. What is the relationship with the Photo Finish, and are they supportive of your project, or they see? So actually, I have a okay, so I've been doing some things. So I've been sneaking into their Discord and just kind of reading, just kind of I searched about alpacas and just saw what they are doing, like what they're typing and stuff. So there are two takes. So some people think that we are just like trying to take their spot, and we're just like going for, and like they are really aggressive. That like that hey, these guys are copycatting us, alpacas are bad things. But some people are also like just like liking the visuals. So there are three ladies, I would say. There are, I believe, they're moderators, and they are the yeah photo finish moderators and they're core community members, and they are really supporting us on the Twitter. Like they are sharing our visuals, like saying those are so cute, those are so amazing, alpacas, baby alpacas. Oh, that's so cool. And I'm not sure. Are they playing the game? They want to just get into the community and just like be like insiders, so that they can take the information to the photo finish game, or they are really liking that. I don't know, but like, we will see, right? I have nothing against photo finish game. I believe that their game is great. I believe they're doing it really well on their side, but I still believe that it's totally different. Like alpacas are totally different from photo finish. Like it's like if you compare like F1, like Formula One, to let's say what the go karts. Like both things are amazing. Maybe it was not the best comparison, I would say. Maybe if you compare football, like the football, like just soccer, I would say, and if you compare that to the volleyball, both are the sports, both are the teams competing, and like but they have different dynamics, different mechanics, different rules, and different like everything. So within our game, the main mechanics are the skills, the skill trees, the RPG elements, and that's like how you win the races mainly. And you have like 45 different stats and the genetics that are hidden and everything. Like while on there, it's just like super realistic horse racing game that like is one in one, just like as realistic as it gets with all different their experiences around horse racing. So I believe it's like totally different, and we will see. Like if they will support our game, that will be great. If they're like their community members will love our game, I believe they will do so. And if they will do so, that's great. But if they FUD us, like they say that this game is a copycat of DeFi, like for the Finnish game, and we're trying to steal their content or whatsoever, that's also pretty cool because if they do so, more people will learn about us, more people will try our game, and people who own no DFL or no NFTs or have not been in our community at all, and they are funding us, it's just it can only be positive because they cannot sell, they cannot dump, they cannot do any harm. They can just give us exposure and more attention. So what I hope for the Finnish game either loves us or hates us because if they're neutral, it's nothing. But if they love us or hate us, it's gonna be beneficial for us a lot. So that's my take on the for the Finnish. But I believe their team is great. I believe their community is great. So hopefully they will think the same way about us as well. Uh, Yeah, the market cap is 50 million. I mean, like, I have sent at least seven different forms to the coin market cap team, updating the circulating supply within like evidences and everything unlocked and all the different things happening, but they are not even responding. So I'm gonna do eighth time as well, nine and 10th time as well. Hopefully it works, but if not, I don't know what to do. Maybe if we spam CoinMarketCap, maybe they respond, but right now they are not really responding. I just wanna have the alpaca with the most wins. Then you should really have a king or a unicorn because I believe those alpacas will do the best. But then, like as the game grows and we have new users, as there will be new alpacas appearing, there are then the things will get really interesting. And there will be leagues as well, right? The different rules for the lobbies. So you might have actually even, for example, bad alpaca, bad stats, and still have a lot of wins. Awesome. So then what we have? Uh, are we ranking 38K BTC right now? Maybe. I mean, like, we don't know, like, but like, definitely Bitcoin going up, Solana going up, Ethereum going up. That's great because it brings more people in, it brings more money. And like, just one alpha, like, I know, like, for a lot of you guys might sound like stupid or you guys know that, but like, for the people who don't know about the rotations is something that happens all the time. Just use that information the way you wish. But like whenever, let's say there's a Solana pump, right? The Solana just pumped for 20, 30%. The people who are gonna take the profits. So let's say there are people who earn thousands of dollars, millions of the dollars. They are not gonna go and buy like the Lamborghinis or like the Ferraris with that, right? They're gonna invest into something else. So they're looking, what should I invest? Solana pumped. So they are the people who mainly bought Solana could be the people who are in Solana ecosystem. So they're gonna buy some other Solana ecosystem projects, and they're gonna use their profits to rotate from Solana to the new projects, right? Then when those projects pump, they're gonna sell now, and they're gonna use the money to rotate to the what maybe, and that's like the game. Like you should figure out where the money gonna rotate. So the cool thing about this kind of trading thing is that if you figure out, if you just kind of catch the logical connection between projects or between the rotations, you win a big time. Like I do believe like the DeFi and pumping is a perfect kind of example of that. For example, Solana pumped, then like some top gaming projects getting pumped, and then like what you gonna invest these gains into the games that are building that are great and that are awesome. So maybe even some money that was earned through this DFL pump gonna rotate maybe back into a Rory, then maybe that gonna rotate back into the DFL. So like if you figure out these rotations, if you figure out like when and why would someone like big players would rotate money, then you will 100% make some nice profitable trades. Yeah, like that could be some really simple like 101 things for you, but like that's like for some it is news. So yeah, hopefully you guys find this information useful. Um, is DFL used for skill Mayapaka? No, you can just upgrade that just by you cannot pay anything for to unlock new skills. You should only basically play the game to unlock the new skills. So there's experience points, and with those experience points, you get the skill points, and with the skill points, you get the skills. Will be with fake DFL. No, we cannot be with real DFL, but like we might reset the progress of the skills. That's the thing. What will be the use case for Gen Zero NFTs? For DeFi Island already existing in the game, the season two is coming with new features. So like it already has a use case like with a lot of different cool things, right? Forging, fusion, the earning Goldie, and the raffles, and like a lot of different things. But within the defined mobile, those will be the things that you will be able to use the same way, but with the more like idle games. So it will be like if you have played the farm wheel on mobile, it's gonna be the gameplay like that, but you use your Gen Zero NFTs. Certain skills, I got, yeah. I mean, like we already have descriptions, so you don't have to write the descriptions, sir. So yeah, we're gonna give you the descriptions, and maybe you can change that or modify or whatever, right? Have you heard about Dogami? Um, Not really. I'm gonna check that. Do they have skills and the skill tree and like those kind of things and the nice graphics and everything? If they do so, would love to explore that. If not, still would love to explore that. But yeah, sounds interesting. Now we have Chemo with 5 questions. So you guys do not really want to give me a break. I was really prepared for that, but my internet was not, I guess. What difference can we expect between mobile and desktop versions of Default? I believe I already kind of mentioned that. With it, it's like, gonna be more idle. Like it's gonna be mobile game, it's gonna be web game. So like it's totally two different things. Like the gameplay perspective and the game loops. Last week, the team posted a picture of Chicken facing another. That is just for the PvP games.